Steve, there's nothing left to say. Right now, I need everything you have left because this is your main event of the evening. And one thing I have got to say right now, Steve, you're from New York as well. I'm from Staten Island. There is nothing in this world that makes me prouder to be part of New York wrestling than the notorious 187 Homicide. Thank you for making us all proud and carrying New York City on your back. We love you, Homicide. With that said, this is your main event of the evening. It is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Huge shout out to Homicide, to all of these stars in the building tonight.
Homicide, I see Falaba, I see Justin Carino, Sean Donovan, Piggy Sanchez, Uncle Magic, who trained and had a hand in these two men. Many wrestling dignitaries and luminaries are here because this is transcending independent wrestling history. This is wrestling history. And we will set up why as such throughout the course of this matchup. But I've got one question. Are these challengers or are these the last sacrifice?
Well, I certainly believe that Above the Rest see this opportunity as a cementing of all that they believe about themselves. They're approaching this with respect. They feel that they've been deserving of an opportunity like this. They actually said to me that they wish that they could have crossed paths with the Hit Squad sooner. But they take this as an honor. They say the moment means a lot because of what it proves. They were handpicked, which means even more. It solidifies what they already believe, that they are just better than everyone else, that they were selected to be the Hit Squad's last tag team match.
And I've heard through the years, as these two have risen from 2019 and beyond, as individuals and as a collective, I've heard nothing but complimentary things from both Monsta Mack and Danny Maff. So when I realized the opportunity that these two young men had before them, surprised I wasn't.
Above the Rest, who's sponsored by Faith Thompson. Thank you so much. Able to bring this incredible action with help from all of our sponsors here tonight at #NoEscape. As you see the X thrown up over at Expect the Unexpected here in this building. Oh, never.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, people are starting to stand here. And I have to do the same. So does Alyssa. So do people in the merch stands. People are coming out of the concessions for this moment. And there it is.
Oh, to hear that pump, pump one more time.
From the islands to the backwoods, from Japan to New Jersey, these two are icons. These two are pioneers. They are champions. For many, they are the measuring stick of not just tag team wrestling, but wrestling as a whole. And if nothing else, for the first time ever, I get to say the following. They are two bad motherfuckers.
And you better say that with your whole chest, Cheyenne.
Dan Maff. Monsta Mack. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hit Squad.
Two of the heaviest hitters, two, as you said, trailblazers of tag team wrestling. Men who have forged the path for competitors like Above the Rest to follow.
How many tag teams do you know, Alyssa, in our world, in our timeline, that can say they faced the Road Warriors? How many men in our world, in our timeline, can say they've taken on the likes of Mike Awesome, of Vader are considered part of the Samoan dynasty by some. Dan Maff has performed and walked through the entrance set used at WrestleMania 9.
And as the streamers fly, appreciation being shown not only by the embraces of fans at ringside, but the paper tape streaming down. What a moment here at the Mecca.
The men who
Respect wrestling, Ridgefield Park. Welcome to the main event of No Escape. Introducing first, they are sponsored by Faith Thompson and Fly out of Strong Island, New York. At a total combined weight of 405 pounds, he is the Lucha Hunter, the Concrete Dragon, Ikuro, Kwon. And his partner, also representing the expected. This is Strong Spirit, Gabriel, Skye. They are ATR above the rest.
Here we go. Here we go. Tell him, Shane.
And their opponents, they are Ring of Honor originals, along with Low-Key and Homicide. They make up the Core Four. They have dominated the East Coast territory for a quarter century. They are the godfathers of American strong style. At one point, these men held 7 tag team championships consecutively, including the following: 3-time WXW Tag Team Champions, 3-time USA Pro Tag Team Champions, 3-time ICW Tag Team Champions, 1-time CZW Tag Team Champions, 2-time Grand Slam Tag Team Champions, 4-time JCW Tag Team Champions, and the very first GCW Tag Team Champions, 5-time LIWF Tag Team Champions, 6-time Jersey All-Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and JAPW Hall of Famers. They are kings of the Ouch Files. They are Fat Frank's creation. Tonight, the repeat offenders vow that their body count will rise one more time. Tonight, you have the utmost honor and privilege to witness all the way from Bed-Stuy to or die at a combined weight of 606 pounds. This is Monsta Mack. This is Mafia. They are the motherfucking Hit Squad.
To friends watching at home, if you could feel the vibrations reverberating through the Mecca as fans go wild for the one and only Shane Fair and that incredible introduction for the final time for the Hit Squad.
Only white glove treatment for history here tonight at the Mecca. With Fat Frank having perhaps the best seat in the house, the repeat offenders are back for perhaps one night only, but what a night it's going to be.
I hope the ring, the whole building is reinforced for this one.
The energy in this building can power the town of Ridgefield Park. Everyone is standing. Everyone is salivating.
Oh, wow.
As a bow of respect.
Deep bow from above the rest. Handshakes already.
See that logo? That logo on Dan Maff's arm, strong style, before it was marketable. These two represented that. Before it was all over the place, before pro wrestling tees, 1 hour tees, barbershop window, those two defined that exact logo in North America. Mafia Dan Maff, Monsta Mack. The bell has rung. Ref Stephen Dumeng in charge of history.
An honor to be in the ring for this match. Ikuro Kwon, the Lucha Hunter, surveying the crowd here.
Dan Maff began his pro wrestling career in the summer of 1999. Monsta Mack starts in the summer of 1997.
And the two have known each other over 2 decades.
Maff, of course, the explosive heavyweight, a legend for the burning hammer at a time where you could not do that move on television. Monsta Mack, of course, started out at LIWF, which Shane Fair mentioned. Jersey All-Pro. And from the mind of Fat Frank began a unity that would define an era of pro wrestling. You gotta understand, these two tag teams were the first, this tag team was the first indie darling. When Ring of Honor came, when independent wrestling was at the hotbed that it would become in the early 2000s, these two held the gate. These two were the original gatekeepers of the Code of Honor.
And now you can see where the presence alone is enough to back Ikuro Kwon into the corner. Quick duck underneath. Blocked by Kwon, lights up a flurry. Swing and a miss.
Innovator of the lariat and the ripcord. Monsta Mack at one time defined the lariat as a finisher on Independence.
Ooh,
and just downs Kwon with that double axe handle.
Kwon with fire in the eyes.
Check that hamstring there.
But think about it too, for about 7 swift strikes of Ikuro Kwon, it takes 1 from Monsta Mack.
That's right.
But Kwon,
and you got to think
the
about
drawing
it,
board.
right? Here's the other thing. Let's put it in perspective for those watching, right? You hear terms like Madison Square Garden. You hear terms like MetLife Stadium, the Manhattan Center, the this, the that. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Rexplex, the Rahway Rec Center, the Morgan Jr. Arena, the Mecca that is Richfield Park. These two guys have headlined and defined all of those venues, including the Hammerstein Ballroom.
There's a lot of gravity to this match, and I don't think that is lost on Above the Rest.
Gabe Skye has had a rocket on him roughly since 2021.
Strong
a
spirit.
Standout talent of remarkable wrestling is summoning the King of the North, and he obliges.
Strong spirit, Gabe Skye, heavily influenced by the strong style of Dan Maff.
And now calling to the island, calling to the heritage.
Maff with an inscrutable look on his face. Not sure if he respects the grit or is ready to put Gabriel Skye down. That did nothing.
Not even a ripple. Oof. Not even a ripple. Well, that one had a little bit more sugar.
Once more with feeling. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, just looking nonplussed as ever is Dan Maff.
Hey, you keep pissing him off. See where that gets you, kid.
Caught! And now thinking maybe better of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, tries for a head, but I don't think he got all of it that he wanted. Unfurling once more. Nothing doing. Skye off the ropes and picked up.
You're in
overhead
danger.
Like he's a toy.
Yeah. And toys get broken.
Yes, they do. Certainly with a senton from Dan Maff.
Skye needs some new batteries, maybe some tape, and a life insurance policy?
All of the above. Oh, goodness gracious. Pick up the pieces of Gabe Skye.
Systematically breaking down the nerve system of Gabe Skye for having the nerve.
Well, that's what the...
And Maff shaking his head because this is the monster he did not want to unleash on this poor young man. See low-life Louie in the crowd.
Just uncorking.
I see Gabriel Skye's soul in the crowd as it left his chest.
It has left his body, yes. It is gone.
Amen. Jay Alfredo, Nikolai White, some of the young lions here, wanting a front row taste of history. Oh! And Gabe tried to brace himself on that one. Good luck, kid.
Maff showing Gabe Skye. That's how you throw some chops.
Oh!
Going for broke, just battering Gabe Skye.
Ain't gonna be no 5 count. Domingue better keep the distance because the legalized silverback is just warming up.
As now, oh, quick crack to the jaw of Skye.
There it is, the measuring stick. Chris Cage in attendance. Dignitaries from the NTW podcast. Gigi for the win is here. And everybody is witnessing history.
Once again, oh, whoa, come on.
Kwon.
Party killer. Allowing Gabe Skye
yes!
that opening.
I respect it. How the hell else was he gonna get an attack in?
I mean, the hit squad picked above the rest because they said they have the hunger and the spirit that they brought years ago. Oh, geez, Gabe Skye on a different level. Feeling like he's getting the better, but no, not quite.
Yeah, Maff holding that top rope. Not that he had to.
Look at those wide eyes of Gabriel Skye.
Yeah, they compensate for the wide traps of Dan Maff. Yep, yeah, well, if it's effective.
Goodness gracious. Up and over, but lands
Caught.
on the shoulder, caught.
Let go of the rope, Gabe. Embrace reality. Yep.
Yep, this is.
From the double arm.
This ain't gonna be pretty.
And, that'll
and wipes out Ikuro Kwon in the
Again,
meantime.
the legalized silverback is out of the zoo.
I think Ikuro Kwon had been trying to come to the aid of Gabriel Skye. And fans are only too happy to oblige Dan Maff.
I'm starting to think above that ATR is going to need FEMA when this is done. I'm just keeping it real, dog.
They're going to need something. They're certainly not going to be leaving this match the same way they entered.
And look, Gabe Skye, decorated champion. Kwon is coming off an incredible year that was his 2024 and trying to follow that same trajectory in 2025. And think about it. If they do nothing else, if they're the ones to vanquish the Hit Squad in what could be their last match, they're set. They're made men, as it used to be called.
Well, they've had a lot of successes that they can quickly call upon as their lives flash before their eyes.
And Monsta Mack!
Picking up speed. Oh, no!
Cut off. Totally cut off by Kwon there. All momentum killed.
We've seen, across different promotions representing the expected. We've seen some really nasty tactics from above the rest. I'd almost say that they approached this with a little bit more honor and dignity than we've seen as of late.
Oh.
Just trying to string together some offense above the rest now. Ooh, back
again,
elbow.
Official Stephen Domingue being very lenient with the rules here. 3 competitors are in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oof. They were trying. That's the first half of laid to rest.
Yeah.
But holy moly.
Maff gets drop kicked. He gets totally peppered.
Definitely impressive bit of momentum that we are starting to see from above the rest. Undeniable agility, explosivity that
And
all that.
Monsta Mack unimpressed.
Yeah, all that and $3 can get you maybe a cup of coffee.
Not in New York, but yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, fair.
I'm sorry, do you see the discoloration there on the pectoral muscle?
Oh, yeah, Gabe Skye's going to be purple. And that's not helping as he's wiped out yet again.
Kwon cannot fathom the reality that's in front of him right now. As he calls on Maff.
Shoving Skye into the corner and very wisely trying to neutralize Ikuro Kwon.
Tag.
Making it so that he can't come to the aid of his tag team partner in the clutches.
Oh, the catapult. How many times have we seen that through the years?
Fans ask him one more time, one last sacrifice. They said the body count would be rising tonight. The cover. Oh! Broken up with a double stomp from Kwon. Dragging Gabe Skye.
Brilliant. Easier to make the tag.
I didn't know if he was trying to drag him all the way out to ringside to get a
no.
moment, but no,
That's
just enough for the tag.
Great idea.
Crack right to the skull. Big boot to Monsta Mack.
Yeah. Mack is reeling, but he's still in that corner.
And look at Kwon just going for broke with these kicks.
Revs up.
Just put a little salt on it because he has eaten those.
Yeah, he's a sick man.
Don't tempt him with a good time. Catches the incoming offense, but couldn't dodge that.
Right in the temple.
Simultaneous striking from above the rest. Another tag made. Gabe Skye now on that top turnbuckle.
Oh!
Double knees and the leg sweep. Crack into the skull of Monsta Mack. Gabe Skye now once again from such great heights.
There it is. Skye stop.
Is it enough? Oh, not quite.
A remarkable sequence by Gabe Skye. Now the tag.
And you can see all of the busted capillaries across the chest of Gabriel Skye. They're going to be leaving with a lot of souvenirs from this matchup.
Great strategy here as they isolate Maff, continue to make sure Mack cannot get near that rope for the tag.
And now Maff, stomp to both hands. As he was almost trying to steady himself. And now being kicked out to ringside to the hardwood floor of the Mecca. In comes Monsta Mack.
Oh, and Mack tumbles out.
What in the world do ATR have in mind? Kwon's in position. Gabe Skye with a running start. Bandera to the outside.
Watch this.
Oh!
Yep, took them both out.
But wait a second. The Hit Squad rising back to their feet with the body of Gabe Skye. Oh, no. Ikuro Kwon reading the room. And Gabe Skye being used like a lawn dart to his tag team partner. Uh-oh, fans are saying use the wall.
Oh, use the wall. I mean, these are the guys that tore up many a building in the Renaissance days of the independents.
Well, you know, they're just doing a little bit of rearranging, a little interior decorating of the Mecca.
Walls, bleachers, chairs, fans, all were utilized at one point. Oh my God.
Anything can happen.
Yep, here we go.
And there goes Gabe Skye.
Classic Hit Squad.
Heavy impact and a rough landing for Gabe Skye as he almost bounced off of the wall of the Mecca.
And this absolutely bloodthirsty crowd
Let's watch it back.
wants to see it again.
And I bet our friends at home watching wanted to see it again too, but you know what? You might get another treat.
Hashtag no escape. Because that's what it's been for Above the Rest since the bell rang. And here we go.
Oh, jeez. Screaming into the face of his impending doom was Gabe Skye. And the Hit Squad feeling on top of the world right now. Just doing what they do best.
Yeah. Mafia and Mack having the time of their life. Gabe Skye out of the equation for perhaps the foreseeable future.
Yep. And I gotta say, I mean, fans here at the Mecca, us watching, people watching at home, everyone's having a great time, except Above the Rest.
Oh!
Demolishing now
One.
into the cover. Oh, and
Wait,
one.
what? A1. Dumang as perplexed as the rest of this crowd.
And Ikuro Kwon was fighting from his knees, cracking both members of the Hit Squad. And now, springing off, caught! Oh, and that has got to be it.
Curtains. 1, 2. Whoa!
How in the world?
The two that innovated completely disintegrative, emphatic tandem offense, such as what you're seeing, taken to question here. Combination moves. Gotta remember when Maff and Mack started, everyone was ripping off TV tag teams. These guys were pioneers, these guys were originators, and they're bringing that same offense here.
Ever the innovators, something they've been doing for years, something that's never really left their bloodstream.
Incredible.
Oh, I don't like how this is looking for Ikuro Kwon. Oh, wait a second.
Figure 4.
Kwon, though, shifted. Only 2. And now, meanwhile, Monsta Mack shoved unceremoniously from the top turnbuckle by Gabe Skye, who somehow is still coherent.
Yeah, somebody wants to check his motor skills.
I mean, it was enough to unseat Monsta Mack.
There's a forearm. And Kwon follows up with a Euro.
Ooh, drives that elbow right to the point of the skull.
Just diving that elbow.
But
in the back.
Maff, like a semi-truck, colliding with Ikuro Kwon. Oh, yep.
In case you're wondering, I hit my 1 curse limit. Maff has unlimited limits.
The limit does not exist.
Exactly. Case in point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off of the ropes, but met by Kwon with the business end of the point of the elbow. Super kick to the jaw. Kwon on spaghetti legs.
Oof.
Finding his feet underneath him.
And Kwon trying to reevaluate his strategy. And he does exactly that. Oh, but Maff utilizing that time wasted. Oh! Right on the shoulders and neck.
Seeming to just intensify Kwon even more.
Even Maff in disbelief. Kwon holding that waist lock.
And now that double stomp into the suplex.
Is that it? Is that
No
it? Is
way!
that it?
No way! Only a 2 count, but dangerously close.
A unified gasp coming across the congregation here.
Air seeming to have left the room here at the Mecca. As, oh goodness.
Oh, wow. The entire locker room has spilled out of respect to encourage these 4 men to continue.
The thunderous pounding
This is a
on the
scene.
apron.
This is a scene like no other.
Fans, esteemed visitors to tonight's event, all surrounding the ring.
Willing on the fighting spirit. Regenerating strong style right before our very eyes. This is history. I mentioned before, this is not independent wrestling history. This is wrestling history.
And now,
Kwon
whip
counter.
reversed. Kwon on his feet. Ooh, able to get the boot up in time.
Mack again, thinking second rope. He's got it.
Got to imagine the sweat that's been dripping off of those ropes after all these matches.
Lariat.
Right into that cover, only 2.
Mack now, completely deprived of energy, but not of heart, not of spirit.
The energy filling this room, putting wind in the sails. The escape from Kwon. Crack!
Oh, right in the neck. Right in the neck of Monsta Mack. My God.
On shaky legs, but still with a vertical base. Kwon rises, drop kick to Mack. As Skye clutching the ropes.
Jay Alfredo, Pinky Sanchez, Jordan Oliver, the locker room, trying to will on all 4 men.
The gravity of this moment is not lost on anyone in this building. As Above the Rest trying to rally, trying to maybe re-strategize here against the ropes. Maff reaching out, and it looks like Above the Rest have their target set on Dan Maff. Kwon telling Skye to get in position. Saying that they have to work together to get Dan Maff up.
Shifting the ropes, the ring, whatever they can to try and shift the mass. That is Dan Maff.
I mean, this is certainly one of those high-risk, high-reward situations. It's a dangerous predicament, but I mean, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Oh, wow. Double suplex. This is dangerous here, guys. Get a grip, because this is going to happen.
No, this...
Oh, hold on. Maff just seating his body.
Maff almost collapsing in a heap at ringside. Our official went to check on him, but Monsta Mack.
Yeah, Mack trying to hold the line.
Face first into the turnbuckle goes Skye. And it is back and forth.
Yeah. Whoa! Dropkick Bulldog.
Oh! I don't even know if Kwon was able to kick out of that of his own volition, but
No.
Skye trying to break it up too.
That's the verbiage right there. That was all Skye to break that up. This match continues.
As Skye trying to will Ikuro Kwon back to coherence.
You know, we've stressed this throughout the evening. This in and out of itself is a defining moment, and that's what it's going to take to attain a victory here, guys.
In a second now, that rear waist lock. the shoulders of Mack are down. Only a 2 count.
A huge 2 count by Monsta Mack. On the bottom right of your screen, Dan Maff is beginning to stir.
The driving force, the adrenaline that is pushing all 4 of these men forward in this contest. Face first, DDT. Oh no.
From the Muda lock.
And now tangling up the lower body is Gabe Skye.
Are they going to make Monsta Mack tap out?
Howling for Monsta Mack to tap. The spirit may be willing, but can the body continue?
Maff blocks his hand!
Maff is keeping Mack from tapping out. Relinquishing the hold and now focusing their efforts on Maff are above the rest.
Like rejuvenated hyenas, picking at the carcasses of these legends.
Bearing down on Maff, now saying once again, the fans showing their love, their appreciation in this last sacrifice for the Hit Squad.
Perhaps taking that suplex situation again.
But even both of them manually trying to get Maff. He is his own anchor. Lighten up this flurry.
Make him quit. I don't think quit is in the vocabulary of Dan Maff. You could tattoo it on him and he'd remove it himself.
But at what point does the body surrender?
That's kind of the story of the match.
As now, above the rest, wrenching back and forcing Dan Maff to look at the fans, look at the locker room, look at everyone that's come out around ringside.
Maff trying to rally. Double spear!
Oh.
Double spear!
Mack wiping out both members of Above the Rest. Words of support and encouragement to bring his tag team partner back to his feet. The Hit Squad standing. And they've got Above the Rest.
It could be time for the sacrifice. Oh. Traditional attack from the Hit Squad.
A devastating collision above the rest's bodies.
And the locker room feeding Kwon to Maff once again.
Big dogs have got to eat. Kwon prone in the corner as Gabe Skye wrenched up by fistfuls of hair.
And now.
Skye now.
And this locker room.
Oh, good heavens. Oh, sent like a weapon onto his tag team partner, the hook of the leg, the cover, and the win for the Hit Squad! And watch it back. That final moment, that heavy collision, the impact, the cover, and a win for the Hit Squad. What a moment here at No Escape, Cheyenne.
We are absolutely privileged. We are absolutely privileged this evening to once again witness history. As ref Stephen Dumaine gets to raise the hands of Fat Frank's Creations, the repeat offenders. Arguably the greatest tag team in the history of independent professional wrestling. Mafia Maff, Monsta Mack, the Hit Squad, victorious once again. You got it.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get air in these fat lungs. Before I say anything else, about 7 years ago, I met these two working down at Combat Zone, right? And they were hungry as hell. I worked with them for about a year and turned them into killers. Get up on your feet, both of you. I purposely chose you two because you're like us. We're warriors and you're warriors. And for those people that don't understand, that think this is sports entertainment, and think that this is all fun and games, you don't treat it the same way we don't treat it. We treat it with respect. And I know for a fact that both of you still have that same hunger from 7 years ago. I see it, Maff sees it. Now, the whole world sees it. They saw you eat every chop. They saw you eat the wall twice. They saw you eat a whole bunch of stuff. And you're standing up right now on your own feet. From this point on, above the rest is what you say you are. Better than everybody. Better than the rest. And here's the best part. You guys represent New York City. You represent it with everything that's inside of you. You guys saw Santana Ortiz, right? LAXEYFBO, proud and powerful. For 2 years, they faced the beast from Bed-Stuy, do or die Brooklyn. You get your last match, but the biggest crowd watching right now, everything that you do, everything means more than everything else in your life. When it comes to this ring, you guys know, nothing is bigger than you two. Every time you step in the ring, you ask everybody if they're ready to make the sacrifice, because you are. You're ready to make the sacrifice. The same way Maff and I have been doing it for 26 years. You know what it's like. You were in there with my cousin Loki. You know everything firsthand. Whatever he doesn't know, show him and make him understand. He already starting to get it. He understands. He knows this isn't a game. You show him what DHS taught you, because you got first-hand experience with everybody at DHS. And now you're gonna pass it on, and you guys, this is the start of your streak. Title after title, promotion after promotion. Take over the world. because above the rest is the goddamn best.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the cell phrases for tonight was one last sacrifice. But that was all so that Above Caress could now gatekeep the code of honor and the legacy of the Hit Squad.
A seal of approval and respect earned if ever there was one. You can see visibly emotional after just a mixture of what they've absorbed, both impact in the ring being felt and those words from Monsta Mack after. The banner's been passed.
Passed, raised high, and unforgettable.
Hey, I'm gonna try to keep it a little shorter than my brother here. Today, in 1998, I was training in a bingo hall in Bayonne, New Jersey. Magic, stand up. That man right there. And on one sunny evening, a few men walked into the front door. Everybody stopped and got out of the ring. Started putting their clothes back on. Started saying, that's it, we're done. Magic said, where are you going? They said, the fucking New York clique is here. Magic said, I can see them changing, but motherfucker, you ain't done. Get back in that ring, because you're about to learn right now. Through that door, the gentleman that walked in that door was Layfon, Jerry Tedisco, Louie, Low Life Louie. A gentleman by the name of Low-Key. And motherfucking Homicide. I got in that ring. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But man, they kicked the shit out of me for about 45 fucking minutes. And I never left. Bloody lip, bloody nose. I said, let's go. Let's keep going. I was the fucking dog in me talking. Magic said, this is your last day here. Because from now on, you belong to them. You go with them. You go to a place in Jamaica, New York, called the fucking Doghouse. And 3 days a week, I went to the Doghouse. And depending what kind of mood that little short, miserable fuck Homicide was in, training would start at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. He said, let's go. You came to learn, right? Next thing you know, I was embraced. Then I met this man. And Fat Frank said, oh, you guys look like the fucking headhunters. They called us the Hit Squad, and the rest is history. Homicide, Low-Key, Monsta Mack, and Mafia. We went on a fucking killing spree, up and down the East Coast. We didn't ask for nothing. We didn't ask for nothing. Cause damn it, we walked in the doors and we fucking took everything. get to WrestleMania, or you can build a legacy, make a living on the independents, and teach them how to fight. Then we went to Japan, and damn it, on that first night, we arrived at Korean Hall. It took us 3 hours to go 90 fucking feet to get to the bus because the fans weren't letting us go anywhere. That brings us to here. We went different roads. We did different things. Homicide, when he fucking claimed the world. Low-key, claimed the world. And yet, here we still are. Homicide, I'll be in debt to you forever. We've had our ups and downs. But you recognize real. Me and you come from a place where we know the difference between a firecracker and a live round. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Along the way, man, we met guys. We met this crazy bunch of people called Pazuzu. Mike Drastic. Y'all may know him as Mike Santana. Ortiz. Pinky Sanchez. Chris Dickerson. Chocolate. When it was time for us to pass the torch, we did. And we did it with integrity. We did it with class. And hey man, I love this business. I love wrestling more than it's loved me. And that's why I'm still doing this. That's why he's done this for so long. That's why that man right there gave his fucking life to this business. And low-key, he's sitting home. But not because he's horrible. Because he's so fucking good and he knows it. I came from a different era where you talk with your fists. You led by example. Tough love was real. Darius, you know, we talk about this all the time. Tough love was real. Then we carried on to a young promotion that I knew nothing about, Beyond Wrestling. And when we got to Beyond, I was scared to death. I told Steve, they're not going to remember us, dude. We're going to go out there and we're going to hear crickets. No. Because along the way, we met guys like Crusade for a Change. We met Darius. We met Marconi. We met Anthony Gangone. And we met so much talent. And we hung in there. We were like, fuck, we can still do this. What's wrong with us, man? Do we got another run in us? You goddamn right we did. And we went and won. We went and won the tournament for tomorrow. All I'm saying is, man, yo, when it was time to cut these shirts and fight, I never did it with any doubt. Because I knew I had a fucking psychopath standing right next to me.
Luciano, I love you, brother. I'm saying to everybody, thank you. Thank you for the bottom of my heart, for all the support through the years. Thank you for my brethren at WrestlePro, at the Doghouse, my brother, Sean Donovan, Paula, Ikuro, Juicy. This young man flew in today. He got here at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Casey Navarro came all the way from Miami just to be here and see Monsta Mack's mom and sister, his wife, Monsta. Yes, the baby. Look at this. Gianna. Oh my gosh, you look like your father with long hair. Wow. God bless you, baby. That's incredible. Hey, but listen, man, I had a great time. You know, I've lived over half a century, and I'm still doing this shit, man, because I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm scared. It's okay to be scared. You know what I'm scared of? You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of the silence when it's all over. And that's why I'm going to keep going and keep going. And there, if I had it my way, I'll die in between these ropes. Because this is what I was born to do. This is what I love. I'm ready to build these for a fire. I'm saving lives. But damn it, wrestling is my drug of choice. And that, say what the fuck you think you want to say about me, that is real. I don't know any other way but to be real. I love each and every person who ever paid their hard-earned money to watch me perform in this ring. Thank you, everyone. I don't know when this train is going to stop, where it's going to end. But hell, let's have fun along the way.
How you gonna leave? Like, for real, where you going? Come down.
understand one thing. I was standing in that corner while Maff talked the entire time because earlier this year, someone that him and I have known since they were in their teens sat in that very corner and took his last breath. And I held him. I felt his last breath leave his body. And we were here, very traumatic. A lot of people, it's the first time they've ever seen someone pass away. However, for me, I've seen multiple people pass away, and I have a phone book full of dead brothers and sisters from pro wrestling. And the reason why I keep it is to remind myself, and this is the lesson for you guys, this can all be taken away in an instant. You never take for granted what you have, what the magic that's in this ring. There's something like about 8 billion people around the world. Even if there's 1 million wrestlers around the world, what's that percentage? What's that? That's not even a full percent, right? But we know what it's like to stand on that corner, hear the crowd boo us and cheer us, do all kinds of things where people think we're magicians, right? And in a second, it can all be taken away. So don't ever forget that. And I'm not trying to bring anybody down, but this is the reason why this is the last Ikuro match. I got my daughter over there, who I love more than life. You know, you have your baby, you're gonna get one soon, I'm pretty sure. You're too pretty. He's not pretty. But, oh wow, someone said you're Puerto Rican, that's messed up. It's not true. But, always remember one thing. Can be taken from you in an instant, but as long as you have your family and you have something to live for and something to keep pushing, and this is for everybody, you have to find what's inside of you. For the last, my daughter's 12, so whatever, if I'm at 29 years, what's that? I don't even know the math. 17 years, 18 years, something like that? Old. Up until she was born, wrestling was what I had. I traveled the world, did it with this guy, I did it with my old tag team partner Havoc, who passed away, I did it with Kyle Beast, I did it with Lowlight Louie, I did it with Homicide, Cheese, Joker. Every time I was in there with anybody, I never took it for granted because I know just how fragile life is, okay? And with that being said, I just wanted to let everyone know that the Hit Squad was so important to my life. No matter what was going on. I'm just a bum from Brooklyn, New York. A fat, short kid. That's how I always saw myself. Ask anybody, that's how I saw myself. I was nothing. But wrestling made me something. It took me from being a bum just riding around the streets, right? I'm in magazines, I'm in videos, I'm on pay-per-views, I'm in video games, I'm on everything. Because of wrestling. That's like Mom said, he loves it, I love it. I'm grateful for Homicide, I'm grateful for Louie, everybody, Christopher Street, my boy Guapo, that nobody knows except for me. But I'm grateful for those guys. And one thing, and it sucks, he's not here. I wish he was here. Because we started this together, right? But he's my brother. And I'll always love him no matter what. You know the respect he carries for this. We all carry. Now it's your turn, carry. Above the rest, Maff, everybody respect wrestling. Make sure you tell your people how you saw the last Hit Squad match at Respect Wrestling. I just want to shout out one more person, and that's Bill second life when I thought I was done with this. And I ended up having another 5 years. I know he's in the building. I can't see because I'm blind right now. I told you I'm old. But, Billy, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It's really cool to see my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, my baby, my mom, my cousins, my child, everybody! And remember, no matter what, we're going to go. We're going to wrap this up. Support everybody here who busted their ass tonight for your entertainment, because that's the future of pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is awesome. Pro wrestling is great. But you gotta support everybody here and let them know. Can I just get a little bit of a respect chant? How are we gonna do this? Respect. Respect wrestling. Respect wrestling. Respect wrestling. Respect wrestling. And with that, we bring an end to a chapter, a historic chapter of the Hit Squad. And Maff, no matter what, I always got love for you. No matter what, we can go 30 years, 40 years, not talk. They tell us we were booked, and it's just like we were yesterday. And for whatever reason, God saw fit to put us together and make something special. Because every time we got in this ring together, nobody could touch us. Nobody. And that's because you and I share the same brain, same love, same mentality, same everything for pro wrestling. Now, whatever you do, you and Donovan, you guys kill it, you guys destroy it. Sent to Slaughter is going to take over the world with Above the Rest. Get with them, fight them, show them, continue to show them. I'll be watching from the side.